interrupt our program to bring you a special broadcast. The German news agency, Transocean, said today in a broadcast.
Here's another late development, and this news keeps coming in.
What's up, Kryptonians? So we had a pretty exciting day yesterday. Yesterday was the Disney investors meeting, and they kind of treated it like it was a mini Disney Comic-Con, so to speak. You know, they treated it like the D23 Expo or whatever. Either way, we got a lot of really awesome announcements, mostly Star Wars and Marvel related, but there were some other key ones they snuck in there. Actually got some pretty good trailer footage that I didn't expect that we would see this early. We saw Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That is actually going to be streaming on Disney Plus in March. Honestly, it looked pretty cool. The tone looked awesome. The action looked good. I saw Baron Zemo. He looked good. I think I saw US Agent. He looked good. Tonally, it got a little whack towards the end, but I got to say, I was a little bit impressed with that trailer, and I'm actually kind of interested to see it. Also, the Loki trailer footage, man, that shit looks wild. I have absolutely no idea what's going on, and I think that's like the greatest thing I could say about that trailer. It just seems crazy, a bunch of timeline jumping shit, like just unpredictable and wild. And that's kind of how I would figure a Loki series would be. So hey, that one looks interesting too. Confirmation on the Ant-Man title, which is Ant-Man and the Quantum something. I'll just leave it up on the screen. I'm not gonna bother trying to spell it all out for you guys. We also got confirmation that Abomination is going to be returning for She-Hulk. That's interesting news. And Tim Roth, who did play Abomination back in The Incredible Hulk back in 2008, will be reprising his role. Christian Bale got confirmed for the role that he's playing in the new Thor movie. He's gonna be playing Gore the God Butcher, which is a very fascinating character. Very interested to see what direction they go there, although my biggest fear is that they do turn his character into either a joke or someone unimportant, or they're gonna end up wasting it. I hope not, but yeah, fingers crossed. Let's see what else. There's a Buzz Lightyear show where Buzz Lightyear is gonna be voiced by Chris Evans. They announced that there's not gonna be a recast for Black Panther. Also a very weird decision to have John Watts be the director of the new Fantastic Four movie, which maybe the movie will be good. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a psychic or anything. I don't know. It's just a very bland, ordinary, safe ass decision. Like, I don't know. I don't hate his Spider-Man movies. I think his Spider-Man films are fine. They're okay. They're decent. There are things I like about those movies. But I can't walk away from either of those movies going, oh man, John Watts, his directing style was the key to these movies. His directing style is just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of undefinable. So I don't really know why he's the perfect choice for Fantastic Four, but whatever. I mean, there were other choices, better choices in my opinion, but maybe the movie will still be good. There was a bunch of announcements, but there's actually 5 in particular that I want to hone in on. There are 5 that got me the most excited. There's a Star Wars series coming out called The Acolyte, which sounds really fascinating. It is a series that's gonna focus on the High Republic, or at least the end of the High Republic era. Described it as a mystery thriller series, and they've also said it is going to explore the emergence of the dark side into the galaxy or whatever. So I think Star Wars is a big galaxy, big universe. There's a whole bunch of possibilities for new stories being told. I've always wondered why we haven't gotten more stories like this. I wonder who they're gonna get to direct it. I wonder if they're gonna go big name or small unknown name or whatever. Knowing Disney, they'll probably try to make a splash and make it the biggest name possible. Can you imagine if like David Fincher or somebody like that was directing a series for Disney? David Fincher is a crusty old jaded bastard. He's not gonna do it. But I'm just saying, somebody like David Fincher or somebody who has those type of thriller roots in them, they could probably come in and direct that for Disney. But you guys let me know, who do you think is gonna direct it in the comment section down below. We also got confirmation on 2 new series that are gonna be developed and coming to Disney Plus. I'm gonna actually combine these into one because it's my channel and I just wanted to cheat and you guys can't get upset about it. We're gonna have an Ironheart series with Riri Williams. That is awesome. Actually, Riri Williams, I think as a character, hasn't even really been around that long. If I'm not mistaken, Riri Williams debuted in 2016 or 2015 in one of the Iron Man books. I can't remember the exact year, but I know that Riri Williams has not been around that long. So the idea that Riri is already getting her own series is actually pretty freaking awesome. And coupled with that is an announcement for Armor Wars, which is gonna focus on Don Cheadle's War Machine. It's gonna focus on the idea of what would happen if Tony's weapons fall into the wrong hand. I think it's a chance to explore the character of War Machine in much more detail, away from the trappings of Tony Stark and his shenanigans and the Avengers and the big world-ending shit. Don Cheadle's a good actor. War Machine could be an interesting character, but he's just been kind of wasted in the movies to me. He's just kind of been the token black sidekick who shows up and shoots some shit, and then occasionally he might say something that a corny comic relief black character in a movie would say. Boom, you looking for this? Like that's him. That's his whole character. And I'm hoping that this series explores that a little bit more. Are we gonna see Hammer Industries? Because that means we might see Sam Rockwell return. And Fuck yeah, we need to see that. We also got confirmation on a new Star Wars movie that's coming out in 2023. Patty Jenkins is going to be directing this. She came out with a video on Twitter where she talked about her father being a fighter pilot and how she was always inspired to tell a story about fighter pilots and jets and stuff like that. And now she finally gets her chance to focus on Rogue Squadron. And we also got confirmation on a new Alien series, I think produced or directed by Ridley Scott. I can't remember exactly, but it's a new Alien series that is going to be set in the Alien universe, and I think they said this one is going to take place on Earth. I don't really know too much more about it. I actually can't remember all of the details because there was just like a bunch of information and shit flying at our faces yesterday. The concept of a new Alien series directed or at least having Ridley Scott involved in some way just tells me that this man is determined to finish his story. He's determined to see this thing all the way through. If we're not going to get an Aliens movie, yeah, I'll take an Alien series. I hope it's awesome and I hope it's interesting and I hope it really treats the lore with respect, and I feel like Ridley Scott is definitely going to pull that shit off. And of course, how could I not mention AHSOKA? AHSOKA is my girl. AHSOKA is my all-time, or at least one of my all-time favorite Star Wars characters. They announced an AHSOKA series is coming to Disney Plus. It's going to be set in the same universe and around the same time as The Mandalorian. If you guys haven't caught up on season 2 of Mandalorian, I'm not going to spoil anything necessarily, but Ahsoka Tano does show up in the show, and she is portrayed by Rosario Dawson. Rosario did a great job as Ahsoka in the live-action version. It was everything that I ever thought I would want to see from a live-action Ahsoka. So I'm incredibly, incredibly hyped, like stupid, dumb excited to see Ahsoka in her own series. Ahsoka is awesome. Ahsoka is badass. Ahsoka has her own series, and I'm all the way here for it. Something that I begged for as soon as I knew Ahsoka was gonna show up in The Mandalorian. I've been begging for this, I've been pleading for this, and now we finally get to see it. Sneak a tiny other little one in here. This is not a sixth one, but I also do want to acknowledge Hayden Christensen returning as Darth Vader for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Said that Vader and Obi-Wan are gonna have some kind of confrontation or rematch or whatever. Canonically, I'm not sure that that makes that much sense, but I don't even care. I don't give a damn. I'm just excited to see Hayden Christensen. I'm excited to see him back in the role of Darth Vader. It should be awesome. It should be fun, and he deserves this second chance. So guys, tell me, what were some of your favorite announcements? Maybe something I didn't even mention. Let me know what you thought about the whole thing in the comment section down below. What are you looking forward to the most? Please like and subscribe to the Superfan Show, and as always, if you like what you see, tell me how you feel, and stay tuned to hear more from the Man of Steel. Peace.